Wake up, because everything you thought you knew about reality is about to be shattered. This is not a drill, this is not a hypothetical, this is an emergency message being delivered directly to you, and it demands your full, undivided attention. Are you ready to accept that the very fabric of your existence is shifting, right now, at this very moment? Because what is about to unfold is unlike anything you've ever experienced, and it's critical that you understand the importance of this message. The shifts occurring are not just subtle whispers, but a full-blown cosmic alarm, and you are not merely a witness, you are a key player in what comes next. This isn't a warning for some distant future, it's a siren call for the present, a moment where your choices and actions will ripple through the very core of your being and the world around you and beyond. It's the kind of message that changes everything. You are being asked to not just listen, but to participate, to actively engage, because this is the time that everything shifts into a new reality, and the way you choose to participate will determine what is created. The star beings have chosen you to receive this message, and you must understand the urgency they are conveying, a message not of fear, but of profound transformation, and an opportunity to step into your true power. The star beings, ancient guardians of this universe, have been observing, guiding, and waiting for this exact moment. But now they are stepping out of the shadows and directly into our consciousness, bringing forth a profound message about the imminent arrival of the 3 days of light. This is not their typical method of interaction. This direct communication signifies an unprecedented level of importance, an event that is not just unique, but absolutely pivotal for your personal evolution and the collective awakening of humanity. The 3 days of light is not simply a random alignment of celestial bodies or an increase in energy. It's a divinely orchestrated period where the very essence of light will be amplified to such a degree that it will permeate every corner of your being, demanding you to grow in ways you never thought possible. This is a deliberate and purposeful shift, and you've been chosen to not only witness it, but to actively participate in the restructuring of your reality that will follow. This is not a passive experience, but an active engagement where every choice will have a powerful effect. They are reaching out to you because the time is here, and there is no more time to waste. The universe is calling you to rise, and they are providing the tools you need to do it. This is not just about 3 random days. These 3 days of light hold a very specific intention. They're a sequence of events that are meant to unfold with divine precision, each day acting as a crucial step in this cosmic dance of transformation. The pattern of 3 is not accidental, but a foundation upon which this entire shift is built, and you will soon begin to see that this is not random, but intentional and planned. Like a carefully constructed symphony, each day will introduce a different energetic frequency, building upon the last, and creating a cohesive pattern that, once fully understood, will give you a completely new perspective. There is a depth to this sequence that will reveal itself as it unfolds. This isn't simply a countdown, but an unfolding of purpose, where each day will offer new clues, new challenges, and ultimately, new insights as it builds to the final crescendo. You are not just moving through time, you are moving through a process of conscious creation, and these days are the steps to your transformation. This is the unfolding of an ancient code, and you are the key. You will not be a passive observer, but a conscious participant, and the steps that you will take will transform you. This moment is not isolated, but is deeply interwoven into the grand tapestry of cosmic cycles. Similar to the tides responding to the moon, this shift is a response to the universe's constant rhythm, a rhythm that has guided and shaped countless transformations across eons of time. Humanity has encountered these shifts before, these periods of intense growth and upheaval, and what you're going through now is a continuation of that dance of evolution, but at a higher vibration. This is not new, it's a pattern that repeats, but this time, there is a unique level of intensity and opportunity that is calling you to step into your full potential. The fact that you are receiving this message now is not an accident. It's a result of your soul's alignment with this cosmic event, and you were created to be a part of it. You are not here to be a spectator in this shift. You are an active participant in this transformation. You have a specific role to play, and you were waiting for this moment to take the stage. The universe has been preparing you for this, and your awareness is the very key to fully engaging with this moment. This is your moment, and your time to shine. The veil is thinning, and you are invited to step through it. This is not a passive experience you're about to embark on. What you choose to do, and how you engage with the energy in the next 3 days, will actively sculpt the reality that follows, determining the trajectory of your personal path and the collective future. This message isn't solely about understanding the cosmic shifts that are coming, but also about changing who you become because of them and what you choose to create. The choices you make now are the foundation blocks of your future, and they are calling you to rise to your full potential. You are not simply witnessing an event, you are actively participating in its unfolding, and your actions and reactions will determine the outcome. This isn't just about riding a wave of change, but also directing the very current of your life and the life of those around you. The decisions you make are not just for yourself, but part of the collective evolution. Your consciousness is about to be tested, and your choices will reveal who you are and who you are becoming. You have more power than you realize. The shifts you're about to feel on a personal level are deeply connected to the grander collective evolution that is taking place, and your journey is inextricably linked to the destiny of humanity and beyond. The work you do within yourself, the growth you embrace, will have a direct impact on those around you and the larger cosmic dance. This is not about individual accomplishments, but an integrated experience where your personal journey ripples through the entire universe. You're not just navigating your own life, but contributing to the greater unfolding of consciousness. Your transformation will directly affect the collective and vice versa. This is an invitation to step into your own power and claim your role as both a unique individual and a vital part of something much bigger. The universe needs you to be all that you can be, and the choices you make will directly influence its evolution. You are connected, whether you know it or not. You are all one, and this is about remembering. The wisdom being shared with you transcends conventional understanding, and this knowledge will transform your relationship with not just yourself, but with the entire universe. This is not about the intellect. This is about a deeper form of knowing that comes from a place within you. This isn't simply about adding to your knowledge base, but completely shifting the way you view reality. You're being invited to go beyond the surface and into the depths of your being. This understanding is designed to rewrite the very code of your existence, aligning you with your true potential. This is a journey into a different kind of knowing, where your intuition will be the compass and your heart the guide. The truths being revealed are not meant to be understood logically, but felt intuitively, and they will awaken something within you that has been dormant. You are about to move through the door, and the only thing on the other side is transformation. This is not just a matter of cosmic fate playing out. It's about your personal agency and the power you possess to shape your experience during this time. You have the free will to choose how you engage with the energy and the messages being delivered. You are not a helpless victim of the universe. You are a powerful co-creator of your reality, and you must make a choice. You have choices, and you have power. This message will reveal a path, but you must decide if you will take it. It is time for you to accept that power and act with intention during these 3 days. It is time to step into your own potential and claim the space that you were born to occupy. You are not at the mercy of the cosmos. The cosmos is at the mercy of you. The 3 days of light is not a singular event, but a carefully curated sequence, 3 separate days with distinct energetic signatures, each designed to perform its own function in the larger narrative. These are not just arbitrary shifts, but steps along the path of your own metamorphosis, and each day has its own purpose. The light is not just a form of energy. It is a conscious force that is about to enter and fully permeate your being. This isn't a passive absorption of energy, it's an active alignment with a higher frequency. It's a deliberate process where each day will bring a new energetic vibration, deepening your understanding. The light is alive, it has a consciousness, and it is inviting you to join it in a higher state of being. This is more than a shift of energy, it's a shift of consciousness. The star beings are not just distant observers, but are now actively acting as messengers, directly conveying their guidance and wisdom to humanity during this critical turning point. This level of intervention is far from their normal method, and you must understand that the very fact that they are stepping forward at this moment is a profound indicator of its importance. This is not a routine update, this is an emergency communication, and it is a message directly from the divine. This is not a passive observation. This is a conscious engagement, and the universe is making it clear that your role is vital. Their choice to communicate directly means that they are concerned about humanity and they want to see us rise. It is not typical for them to be so direct, and this shift in behavior is telling. They are revealing themselves, and it is for good reason. Your personal growth is not isolated. It's a necessary part of the larger collective shift, and the growth you experience will directly contribute to the overall evolution of humanity. These cycles of change, these periods of intense transformation, have occurred many times throughout history. They are built into the very rhythm of the universe, and humanity has been through them before. What you are experiencing now is a continuation of this ancient rhythm. What is happening is part of a larger pattern, and you are not experiencing this alone. These cycles are nothing new, but they are necessary to propel humanity into a higher state of consciousness, and you are a part of that shift. This is simply a new level, and it is time to step up. It is time for you to claim your divine potential and remember why you came. You will soon see that there is a divine pattern weaving together these cosmic events, your personal experiences, and your spiritual growth, revealing a harmonious design that is far from random. This is not a chaotic event, but a structured sequence, and if you pay attention, you will see the design. As you move through these 3 days, you'll see the way that everything is connected and that your personal journey is part of a greater design. The universe is communicating with you, and it's time to start listening. This isn't just a random coincidence. It's a part of the great weaving of reality, and you are not just in it. You are it. Everything is connected, and this is the time to see. What is this light, and where does it truly originate? What motivates the star beings to intervene now, after eons of quiet observation? Is the source of this shift external to you, or does it exist within your very essence? What do they want you to do? Can you access it? These are not questions meant to be answered immediately, but they are the threads that will guide you on this journey. The answers that you seek are both inside and outside of you, and it will be up to you to find them. The answers are waiting, but you must seek them with intention. You must remember who you truly are. This message, this understanding, is just the tip of the iceberg, and there are deeper layers of meaning waiting to be uncovered within yourself and throughout the universe. There are unseen forces at play, subtle energies shifting the foundations of our reality, and you are at the center of it. This journey is not about understanding surface-level information. It's about exploring the depths of what is hidden, what is felt, and what is calling you. What you are experiencing is more than a shift. It is a reawakening, and you are invited to step into this experience. You have only scratched the surface, and it is time to go deeper and discover the secrets hidden within yourself. As we move through these 3 days of light, you will see that a very specific pattern will begin to emerge that connects your personal growth with the cosmic events and the communication from the star beings. This isn't a coincidence. It is a deliberate design that will reveal itself through each day. This is the way the universe speaks to you, through patterns, and it is time for you to learn to read the signs. You will begin to see that these patterns are not just outside of you, but also within you, and your experience of them is a key part of the transformation. The journey is not just about receiving, but about seeing and understanding, and this pattern will be the map to your evolution. It isn't something that will be told to you, it will be shown to you. This isn't just about telling you what is happening, but empowering you with the knowledge and the tools you will need to navigate it consciously and gracefully. You are not left to figure this out on your own. There is a path, and it will be illuminated for you. Understanding will come, and so will the steps you need to take. There is a clear path forward, but it will require that you look deeper into yourself and the universe. It will not be obvious. You must have faith. You must trust that you were created for this, and you will not be abandoned. Stay with me, and you will begin to understand the truth. The energy of the 3 days of light is not a monolithic force, but rather a symphony of frequencies that will resonate uniquely with each individual, like a perfectly tuned instrument responding to a specific vibration. You might find that the shifts manifest physically, with subtle changes in your sleep patterns, perhaps finding it difficult to fall asleep, or experiencing vivid, almost hyperrealistic dreams that feel like portals to other realms. You may have unusual cravings for certain foods, a sudden and intense urge for salt, or a powerful need to be surrounded by the calming presence of water, your body intuitively seeking balance in the midst of the energetic surge. Perhaps your senses will become heightened, with light seeming brighter, sounds becoming more intense, or an unusual sensitivity to smells that were previously unnoticed. Emotionally, you might feel like you're on a roller coaster, experiencing a rapid succession of joy, inexplicable sadness, or a sudden wave of irritability, each wave washing over you with unexpected intensity. Perhaps even your perception of time itself might seem distorted, with moments stretching out and others flying by in a blur, leaving you feeling disoriented. What if these weren't just random occurrences, but your body's unique way of responding to the specific energetic frequencies of the 3 days of light, your physical form acting as a fine-tuned antenna, picking up signals from the universe? What if the distortion of time isn't a glitch, but a signal that you are moving beyond the confines of linear perception? What if your increased sensitivity is a sign that the veil between worlds is thinning? This isn't just happening to you, it's happening through you, and it's vital to pay attention to the messages your body is giving you, because it's telling you exactly what you need to know in each moment. It is a language all of its own, and now it is speaking very loudly. Each of the 3 days of light carries its own unique energetic signature, its own specific purpose, like 3 distinct movements in a single symphony, each building on the last to create a complete and transformative experience. The first day is like a spotlight, illuminating areas of your life that require your immediate attention, a day of profound self-discovery. You might feel a heightened sense of intuition, as if your inner voice is speaking with greater clarity, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of what you truly need, what you've been ignoring, or what you've been longing for. There might be a sudden urge to retreat into solitude, to sit with your thoughts, and to listen to the subtle whispers of your heart, a time for deep contemplation. This isn't a day to push or resist, but rather a time to allow, to observe, and to acknowledge the truths that are surfacing. The second day will feel like a deep exhale, a release of tension that has been building, a necessary clearing of space that is needed to move forward. You may feel a strong urge to let go of old patterns, limiting beliefs, or relationships that are no longer serving you, even if these patterns have been deeply embedded in your life. This process might feel uncomfortable, perhaps even painful, as you confront the parts of yourself that have been hidden, but it is a crucial step in your evolution. This is the day to fully release and move through the pain and the old to create space for the new. The third day is like a new dawn, a blank canvas, an open door to setting intentions for a new beginning, a time to focus on what you want to create and to lay the groundwork for the path ahead. This is a time to take action, to move with confidence toward your dreams, and to step into the next phase of your journey with clarity and purpose. Understanding the unique energy of each of these days is not optional. It's absolutely essential to consciously move through the next 3 days with intention, rather than being swept away by the currents of change, and to fully take advantage of this unique opportunity. These 3 days of light aren't just arbitrary cosmic events. They are the result of a very specific alignment of astrological forces, an orchestrated celestial dance that has been fine-tuned for this very moment, like a master conductor leading a symphony of the planets. The alignment of Venus with Mars creates an intense drive for transformation, a cosmic push that compels you to move beyond your comfort zone, to confront the parts of yourself that have been ignored, and to step into your true potential. The influence of Jupiter will expand and amplify these energies, making the experience feel more intense and profound, while the steady hand of Saturn provides the structure to support this transformation, ensuring that the path you create is solid and long-lasting. This isn't just an abstract concept. It's a tangible force at play in the cosmos, a powerful push to create, to grow, and to become. The Sun itself may experience periods of unusual solar activity, such as solar flares that release intense bursts of energy, further influencing these cosmic forces and their effect on the magnetic fields of the Earth, and therefore each of us. When we look back at similar periods in our history where the Earth experienced these types of astrological alignments, we see analogous shifts occurring, patterns of social and personal change that are undeniable, with similar themes occurring throughout the ages. These aren't isolated events, but part of a greater cosmic pattern that is continually unfolding, and what you're experiencing is a continuation of this ancient rhythm. It's time for you to connect the dots and see that you are not just a witness to these events, but an active participant in them, deeply affected by the very shifts that are occurring. The star beings, those ancient guardians we spoke of, aren't just distant observers, but they are deeply intertwined with humanity's evolution, and their influence has been subtly present throughout our entire history, working through a variety of avenues, often undetected. They've worked through ancient cultures, seeding knowledge and potential into the collective consciousness, acting through specific spiritual leaders, artists, scientists, and philosophers to share messages of hope, wisdom, and change that have, for centuries, propelled humanity forward. They may be behind the sudden bursts of inspiration that you feel, the creative urges that compel you to create, or the scientific breakthroughs that have altered the very course of history. Their guidance has always been present, like a whisper in the wind, a subtle nudge in the right direction, but now it's becoming more clear, more intense, and more direct, because the time is right, and the message can no longer be ignored. They often don't show up as star beings, but may be presented through a variety of other methods, allowing people to receive their messages in a form that resonates with them more readily. They may choose to use the language of dreams, or the symbolism of numbers, or even the beauty of art to get your attention. The methods are always specific to the audience. What if the myths that have been passed down through the ages were, in fact, messages from these beings, cloaked in a way that could be received and understood by the people who needed to hear them most. What if the messages of the great teachers were influenced by these beings? What if your deepest intuition is the direct result of their guidance? Their influence has always been present, and now they are stepping into the light. The star beings don't always communicate directly and often use more subtle methods, like a skilled artist using a variety of techniques to get their message across, not using just one method. They may use the language of dreams, often conveying deep insights and symbolic messages through your subconscious, using imagery and symbolism that will speak directly to your soul. They may also use synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too significant to be random, a repeating number sequence that appears everywhere you look, a song lyric that speaks directly to your soul, or an unexpected opportunity that lands in your lap, each a sign that you are on the right path. They may also use the intuitive nudges you feel, those sudden urges to move in a specific direction, a gut feeling that you are meant to do something different, an inner voice that speaks with clarity and conviction. In this way, they guide you in subtle ways. They might also use specific individuals as a channel to deliver messages to the larger collective, working through people who have opened themselves up to receive this wisdom, acting as conduits for their higher purpose. The fact that the current message is being delivered during the 3 days of light is very unusual due to its direct and urgent nature, an indication that the normal channels of communication have been amplified and accelerated. Their use of numbers and symbols is also a direct form of communication, as these are universal languages that transcend cultural and linguistic barriers. The fact that they are choosing this method of communication highlights the significance and importance of this very message. That you are receiving it means that you are meant to hear it. During these 3 days of light, the star beings are stepping into the role of mentors and guides, like a skilled teacher helping a student to reach their full potential, here to support, assist, and facilitate your growth and transformation with compassion and understanding. They are not here to judge or control you, but to provide insights to help you navigate through these intense experiences and to gently push you toward your true destiny. Their presence is a reminder that you are not alone and that you are fully capable of handling the changes that are unfolding before you. They are aware of your unique path, the challenges you have overcome, and the potential that lies within you, and their guidance is always aligned with your highest good. This is not a test. This is an opportunity, an invitation to receive their help and to move forward with confidence and clarity. They want to see you fully embrace your potential and to step into your true power, and they are offering you a safe path to do so. Their presence should not cause fear, but bring hope, comfort, and reassurance, because their intentions are pure and their support is unwavering. They are here to remind you of the greatness that resides within you and to help you bring it into the light. The focus must now shift directly onto you, because you are not a passive bystander in this cosmic dance, but an active participant in your own personal transformation, a powerful creator of your own reality. The 3 days of light are not something that is just happening to you, but rather something that is happening through you as a way to assist you on your path, to push you to grow, and to fully become who you were meant to be. These days are a call to be intentional, to make conscious choices, and to take full responsibility for your actions, because every thought, feeling, and decision will play a role in shaping the future that is about to unfold. You are not a puppet of fate. You are a master of your own destiny, and it's your response to these energies that will determine your future. You will need to consciously engage with the energies if you are to fully benefit from them, to choose to be present in each moment, and to move forward with purpose and clarity. It is not enough to simply observe. You must engage, and your engagement will determine what you create. Inaction is an action, and to choose to do nothing will also lead you on a path, one you might not want to experience. It is now time to take control. These 3 days of light serve as a catalyst for change, a powerful force designed to accelerate your personal evolution and spiritual growth, like a fire that burns away the old to make way for the new. The intense energies will reveal aspects of your life that require immediate attention, pushing you to confront your deepest fears, to release limiting beliefs that have held you back, and to heal old wounds that have been preventing you from moving forward. The patterns you've been holding on to will come to the surface so that you can process them, and this may feel uncomfortable as you confront aspects of yourself that have been hidden in the shadows. Old habits or patterns that have been buried will now be brought into the light so that you can process them and move on. This experience will not be easy. It will require courage and vulnerability, but it is absolutely necessary for you to become who you are meant to be and to truly step into your power. This is the pressure that creates diamonds, the heat that forges greatness, and it will push you beyond your perceived limitations and into a new version of yourself. This is your chance to truly transform. You are not being asked to navigate this intense period without guidance. There are concrete, actionable steps that you can take to consciously engage with the energy of the 3 days of light. These steps are specific, and they are designed to assist you in your evolution. Meditation is a key, giving you the space to connect with your inner wisdom and to listen to the subtle messages of your intuition as you sit in silence and allow the universe to speak to you through the voice of your own soul. Journaling is another powerful tool, providing you with an outlet to reflect on your experiences, to process your emotions, and to record the insights that are being revealed, giving you a tangible record of your transformation. Visualization exercises can help you to set clear intentions for the future, to create a vision for the life you want to create, and to align your energy with your highest potential. Each of the 3 days is designed for a specific type of work, and it's important to consciously engage with the energy of each day. The first day is a day for reflection, and your goal should be to sit in stillness and to listen to your own inner guidance. The second day is a day for releasing, letting go of everything that no longer serves you and creating space for the new. The third day is a day for intention, to visualize the future you want to create, and to set your intention to move forward with confidence. You can create a sacred space for yourself, using candles, plants, specific colors, or any other elements that bring you peace, creating an environment that supports your process and amplifies your connection to the universe. Taking action is essential, and each step you take will support the shifts that are occurring, and you will begin to see that the path is illuminated. The rule of 3 is not just an idea or a concept, but an energetic design woven into the fabric of the universe, a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. We see it in the 3 days of light, with their unique energies and distinct purposes, each day building on the last to create a complete transformation. We see it in your personal experiences, with the interplay of your physical, emotional, and mental states, each affecting the others. We see it in your interaction with the star beings, through dreams, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges, each guiding you with messages of wisdom. We see it in the 3 primary actions of reflection, release, and intention setting, the key components of your personal transformation. These aren't separate concepts, but interconnected aspects of the greater transformation that you are experiencing, and it's important to see how each part plays a role in the larger picture. The patterns of the universe are reflected in your life, and the patterns of your life are reflected in the universe, and it's all connected through this powerful design, and these are not random coincidences. The cosmic events, the guidance of the star beings, and your own personal journey are not isolated threads, but are all intricately interwoven into a larger tapestry of transformation, a unified design where each part affects the others. The shifts that are occurring in the cosmos are not separate from your personal evolution, and the intuitive nudges that you feel within are not disconnected from the guidance of the star beings. All of these elements are intricately linked, and each one influences the other and creates a cohesive design, a unified experience. Your personal growth is not just for yourself, but is a crucial part of the overall shift in collective consciousness, and you have a unique role to play in the greater unfolding of this transformation, your personal experience affecting not just your life, but the very fabric of reality. The changes you feel inside are part of the changes that are happening everywhere. Even if the shifts feel personal and internal, they are also deeply connected to the global collective, and each individual has a role to play, and your choices will affect the choices of everyone around you. You are not alone in this journey, you are part of the collective. Earlier I asked, have you felt it? And now, as you become aware of the energies working within you, it's clear this is not just a coincidence. The star being's message is directly connected to your personal experiences, a confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. When you feel the intense pull to be alone, when you have unusual cravings, or when you have a sudden burst of emotion, you are receiving a message from the universe, a sign that the energy is interacting with you. And when you ask why, you will be given an answer, but you must be open to receiving it. You are part of this pattern, you are not alone, and the universe is communicating with you directly. The call and response is not just in this video, it is happening in your life. The star beings are acting as guides, answering your questions and illuminating your path, if you are open to receiving their messages, and they are waiting for you to ask. Now, having explored the intense energies of the 3 days of light, the deeper connection between humanity and the star beings, and your role in this very powerful transformation, it is critical to reinforce that each of these areas are connected, forming a unified pattern that will lead to your evolution. The 3 days each have a unique energetic signature, each designed to push you through a very specific process and to take you to a new level of understanding. The star beings are supporting you through this journey if you choose to receive their guidance. The most important thing that you can do now is to engage with these energies in a conscious way, to allow each layer of understanding to reveal itself, and to trust the path that is unfolding before you. This journey of personal transformation is critical for all of us to move forward, and you are now fully prepared to engage with what is about to come next. The time for understanding is now. We've taken time to explore the nature of the shifts occurring around you, but now it's time to look at how you can navigate the intensity of the coming days, and what very specific steps you can take to harness the energy that is being presented to you. Stay with me, and I will show you what you need to know. We are going to dive deeper into the steps you can take to fully engage with the 3 days of light. I will show you how you can become a conscious co-creator of your reality, and you will begin to see that you have all the tools that you need to take the next step. The message is far from over. You will need to remain engaged, aware, and fully intentional as we continue on this journey, because there are more revelations waiting and more steps you will need to take. Now is not the time to disconnect, but it's the time to lean in and to allow this message to fully integrate into your consciousness. You have been given much, but there is more to understand. We are going to dive deeper into what you can do right now, so stay with me. Do not go away, or you will miss what is coming next. The light, that radiant force we've been discussing, isn't just a form of energy, something that you might measure with scientific instruments, but rather a conscious intelligence, a living entity that interacts with your own consciousness like a cosmic mirror reflecting back the deepest truths of your soul. It's a carrier of universal wisdom, a cosmic download of information that transcends the limitations of logic, a form of communication that speaks directly to your very essence. It's not something external to you, but rather a part of you, a spark of divinity that resides within, and these 3 days are designed to activate that spark, to ignite it into a brilliant flame that illuminates your path forward. You might perceive this light in various forms, each unique to your own experience, perhaps as a specific color, a gentle golden hue that fills you with warmth, a vibrant electric blue that vibrates through your very cells, or a soft, calming white that envelops you like a protective blanket. It might also manifest as a physical sensation, a tingling in your hands, a gentle humming in your chest, a subtle pressure on your forehead, each sensation a specific signal that the light is interacting with your energy field. Or perhaps you'll perceive it as a shift in your emotions, a sudden burst of joy that bubbles up from deep within, an overwhelming sense of peace that settles over you like a warm embrace, or an intense surge of compassion for yourself and others that melts away the walls of separation. Each of these experiences, whether they are sensations, emotions, or even visual, are simply different ways that the light will reveal itself to you, and you must remain open to all of the possibilities, because the light is designed specifically for you, and it's not something to be feared. It's a loving, intelligent force that is here to help you navigate your journey, like a caring mentor patiently guiding you toward your full potential. This living intelligence is not separate from you. It is part of you, and you are part of it, and it's time that you both acknowledged this connection. How will you allow yourself to see and experience the light? The purpose of the first day of light is to act as a cosmic mirror, reflecting back to you the truths that you may have been hiding, the parts of yourself that you may have been neglecting, and the limitations that have held you back. This is not a gentle reflection, but a clear and honest appraisal of all that is, and it may feel uncomfortable as you confront aspects of yourself that you may have been avoiding for years or even lifetimes. You might suddenly see self-sabotaging behaviors that have been running on autopilot, an awareness of old patterns that have been keeping you stuck, a realization of wounds that have never fully healed, and this will all come to the surface, like debris floating to the top of a turbulent ocean. You may see the parts of yourself that you've been ashamed of, the limiting beliefs that have kept you small, the unhealed traumas that have shaped your life, and the shadows that have lived in the corners of your mind. You may find yourself confronting deeply held beliefs about yourself and the world around you, and seeing the ways in which these beliefs are no longer aligned with your highest good. This is not a time to resist what you're seeing, but rather a time to fully acknowledge it, to allow yourself to feel it, and to become aware of what needs to be addressed. You will not be left alone on this journey, and the light will act as a guide, assisting you through the process and showing you what you need to see, not what you want to see. This is a diagnostic tool, helping you see the areas that need attention, and though this day may be difficult, you must be brave, because this is the only way that you can heal and grow. You are being asked to look at yourself with honesty and compassion, and to embrace all that you are. The mirror may show up as a reflection in a relationship that is not serving you, a thought pattern that keeps you trapped, or even a physical sensation that has been ignored. What will you choose to do with the reflection that is shown to you? The second day of light is all about releasing, the removal of the layers that have been obscuring your true potential, the energetic equivalent of a deep breath after holding your breath for too long. The light's purpose on this day is to provide you with the pathway to releasing old patterns, transmuting stagnant energies, and dissolving the limitations that have kept you stuck in cycles of repetition. It will act as a catalyst for forgiveness, both for yourself and for others, helping you release the resentment, the bitterness, and the anger that you might have been holding on to, often without even realizing it. This is a time for deep emotional processing, where you allow yourself to feel the sadness, the grief, and the pain that has been buried within your heart, knowing that it is through feeling these emotions that you will be able to release them. The light will show you the places where you've been holding on to pain, the energetic blocks that have been preventing you from moving forward, and it will then show you how to release them so that you can move into your future unburdened by your past. You may feel an overwhelming urge to break old habits, to let go of toxic relationships, or to suddenly release the self-limiting beliefs that have been holding you back for far too long. This may not be a comfortable experience, and you might feel intense emotional releases as old wounds are brought to the surface, but know that it's essential, a necessary step in moving forward. This isn't a time to retreat from the discomfort, but rather to move through it, embracing the cleansing and the transformation that is taking place, like a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, leaving the old behind and embracing the beauty of its new self. The light will help you move through the pain by providing you with the tools that you will need, such as affirmations, specific visualizations, or even breathwork exercises. The physical shift may be a release of tension, an emotional shift may be feeling forgiveness, and the mental shift will be that you're ready to step into a new version of yourself. How will you choose to use the light to release the old? The light isn't simply about cleansing and clearing. It's also an activation, an awakening of dormant aspects of your DNA, the untapped talents and abilities that have been waiting for the right moment to surface, the keys to a potential that you may not yet even realize. The light contains the energetic codes that will trigger these dormant aspects of yourself, like unlocking a hidden room in your consciousness that has been waiting for the right key, and it is time for you to claim it. You have abilities that extend beyond what you currently understand, unique gifts that have been lying dormant for too long, waiting for the right moment to emerge. You might find that your intuition becomes heightened, that you suddenly have a deeper understanding of the world around you, and that you are receiving messages from your guides that are clearer than before. Perhaps you'll find that your creativity is amplified, that you are suddenly inspired to create in new and exciting ways, and that you are able to express yourself with greater confidence and ease. Maybe you'll even experience a sudden remembering of skills and knowledge from past lives, and talents that you didn't even know you had, a talent for healing, an aptitude for art, or a connection to the psychic realms that seems to have suddenly appeared out of nowhere. This isn't just about personal transformation. It's about a shift in the very understanding of what it means to be human, a reminder that we are all capable of so much more than we have been led to believe. The light's goal is to help you step into your true path, and you might suddenly realize what you are meant to do, where you're meant to go, and who you are meant to become. You may notice new levels of healing that can be channeled through your hands, creative insights that are flowing through you, or psychic abilities that are starting to open up. What will you choose to do with these gifts? The purpose of the light extends far beyond the individual. It's a catalyst for collective evolution, an interconnected shift where your own personal transformation has a profound effect on the world around you, like a ripple effect that extends outward to touch all of humanity. You are not simply being recalibrated as an individual, but you are also playing a crucial role in the collective transformation, and your personal choices will have an impact on the entire human race. Every act of self-love, every moment of forgiveness, and every step you take toward your true potential has a ripple effect on the collective consciousness, contributing to a world that is more aligned with compassion, understanding, and love. You are a vital part of the puzzle, and your unique light is needed to illuminate the world and make a difference, and to see your part in this larger plan. When you heal yourself, you heal the collective. When you step into your power, you give others permission to do the same, and when you choose to embrace your purpose, you encourage others to embrace their own and to see what they are capable of. You might find that you're suddenly connecting with people who can support you on your journey, that you're drawn to communities that share your values, and that you are finding new connections that will help you to see that you are not alone, and that this path is not just for you. You are part of a unified whole, a living network of interconnected consciousness, where your personal work is connected to the work that is being done by others all over the world. A change in your emotions creates changes in the collective emotions. A change in your mindset creates changes in the collective mindset, and changes in your actions change the actions of others. How will you use your unique light to change the world? It's essential to remember that while the light is a powerful force designed to support you on your path, it does not override your free will, your ability to choose your own experience. You are not a puppet of fate. You are the conscious creator of your own destiny, and your choices during these 3 days of light will directly impact your future. You can choose to embrace the transformation, to lean into the changes, and to move forward with courage and intention, and you can also choose to resist the change, to remain stuck in the old patterns, and to continue to replay the same limiting stories that have held you back. Each of these paths will create a different outcome, and it's your responsibility to decide which direction you want to go, and that responsibility lies solely with you. It is not necessarily about having a perfect experience, but about consciously engaging with the energies, knowing that the light is there to support you regardless of what you choose. If you choose to engage with the process, to fully participate with the light, then you will see how this will lead you to a new level of growth and self-understanding. But also be aware that if you do nothing, if you choose to ignore the light, you may miss a unique opportunity to shift, and the path you have been on will continue until you are willing to change. It's through consciously choosing to love rather than fear that you will see the power of this experience, and it's through choosing to release rather than hold on that you will free yourself from the chains of the past. You have the power to choose, and it's not too late to make a decision. You can choose your path through action, emotion, and thought, each choice creating a different outcome. How will you choose to use your power of free will? The star beings, those ancient guardians of light, have been active participants in humanity's evolution since the dawn of time, though their influence has often been subtle, like a gentle breeze shaping the course of history. They have not been passive observers from afar, but rather active co-creators, working through specific individuals, cultures, and events to guide humanity along a path of growth and enlightenment. They've worked through artists, musicians, and poets, inspiring them to create works of beauty and wonder that have touched the hearts of countless generations, embedding messages of hope, love, and inspiration into the collective consciousness, like seeds of light planted for the right moment. They've also worked through scientists and inventors, providing them with the insights and inspiration to create technological advancements that have transformed the world in ways that were once unimaginable, using these advancements to push humanity forward. They've also worked through spiritual leaders and teachers, sharing timeless wisdom and teachings that have helped people to connect with their own divinity and to live more meaningful lives, acting as messengers of higher truths, gently moving humanity toward more understanding. You may see their fingerprints in the creation of ancient structures, from the pyramids of Egypt to the temples of Mesoamerica, each structure a testament to their advanced knowledge and wisdom. You may also see their presence in the emergence of new forms of art, music, and literature, each expression an attempt to share a vision of higher beauty, harmony, and truth. You may even see their guidance in significant spiritual awakenings, those periods of transformation that have shifted the course of humanity, and it's now time to see that this isn't new. It's a continuation of an ancient plan. The architecture of the past, the spiritual teachings, and the scientific discoveries are all a part of the larger story. How will you begin to see their influence throughout history? These star beings are not here to rule or control. They are here to guide and mentor, like a wise teacher who has been patiently watching you grow, believing in your potential even when you couldn't see it yourself. They are compassionate, loving, and deeply aware of your unique path, like a loving parent who knows what you need even when you haven't asked for it. They are not separate from you but deeply connected to your soul, and their guidance comes from a place of unwavering support, understanding, and love. They believe in your ability to overcome challenges, to learn from your mistakes, and to step into the greatness that you are truly capable of, and their goal is to help you to fully realize that potential, and to see that you are not alone on this path. They are not here to judge you, but to assist you in your journey of self-discovery, to help you embrace all that you are, and to move toward your highest good. They have been patiently waiting for this moment, the alignment of the energies, the right time to offer this specific form of guidance, and their presence now is a sign that humanity is ready to take the next step on their evolutionary journey. They see your potential even when you are not able to see it yourself, and their guidance will help you move closer to your path. These beings understand that you are a spark of source, and that you are also connected to the all that is. Their goal is to help you see yourself as the divine being that you are. These ancient guides are speaking words of encouragement. I believe in you, keep going, and you're almost there. How will you choose to receive their loving support? These star beings aren't just external entities that are out there. They also exist within you, a source of wisdom, guidance, and support that is always available, like a hidden compass that is always pointing you toward your true north. You have access to their insights, their knowledge, and their love from within your own heart, a reminder that you are not separate from the universe, but rather a part of it. You are both the receiver and the transmitter, connected to all that is, and in this way they exist both within and without. Your intuition, that inner knowing that guides you, is one of the many ways that they speak to you, through that quiet voice within your soul, that inner compass that knows exactly what you need to do, what you need to become, and where you need to go. You may also experience sudden insights that arrive unexpectedly, like a download of information that is coming directly from the universe. You may also be aware of sudden nudges that gently guide you in the right direction, a shift in your path that feels aligned with your purpose and your truest self, and you will need to learn how to trust these. This inner connection isn't just for a select few, it's available to every human being who is willing to listen, a reminder that you have everything you need within you. They are showing you your own power and potential and your connection to something greater. The feeling may be a deep inner knowing, a feeling of calm, or a sudden burst of creative energy. What will you choose to listen to within? The star beings don't always communicate in ways that are easily understood by the logical mind. Instead, they often use more subtle, indirect methods, like a skilled composer using different instruments to create a complex symphony, each instrument playing a very specific role. They often use the language of dreams, where the subconscious is more accessible, and where they can use vivid imagery and symbolism to share profound messages that speak directly to your soul, bypassing the limitations of your logical mind. They may show you a hidden path or a message that seems encoded, and you will need to look deeper to find the meaning. They also use synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too significant to be random, like a repeating number sequence that appears everywhere you look, a particular song that seems to play at the exact moment that you need to hear it, or an unexpected encounter with a person who has a message for you, each a reminder that you are on the right path. They also send intuitive nudges, those sudden urges to move in a specific direction, a gut feeling that you're meant to do something different, an inner voice that provides clarity and guidance. They are working to get your attention, so you must be open to all of the messages around you. Perhaps a song lyric catches your attention, a number sequence appears repeatedly, or you see a vision that is clear and specific. These are not random occurrences. These are deliberate attempts to communicate a message and to show you the path forward. How will you start to pay attention to the messages? They may also choose to work through specific individuals, those who have opened themselves up to receiving this higher wisdom and have chosen to step into the role of channels and messengers, like a radio antenna that is tuned to a specific frequency, ready to receive and transmit information to the world. These individuals, often called lightworkers, have a deep sense of purpose, a commitment to sharing their gifts with the world, and are often willing to step outside the norm to be a voice for change. They are not always the people you expect. They may be artists, healers, teachers, or activists, each using their unique talents and skills to spread light and wisdom to the collective. They often do not even know they are a channel, but they have the gift of being able to help others on their journey. They are the people who are speaking up for the downtrodden, who are standing up for the truth, and who are creating a more loving world, one step at a time. The fact that you are watching this video may mean that you are a channel as well, or that you are meant to be one, and you will begin to see that there are so many opportunities to share your light. Your willingness to be open to the messages is the first step. Artists, healers, and teachers are just some of the ways that lightworkers may show up in the world. How will you choose to embrace your role as a channel of light? The message that is being delivered to you right now, during these 3 days of light, is unique due to its direct and urgent nature, and this method of communication is not the norm, a clear signal that the universe is trying to get your attention, like a loud alarm ringing in the night. They are usually subtle, but this is different. They are speaking clearly, directly, and in a way that cannot be ignored, and it's time to take this seriously. Their normal mode of communication is through dreams, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges, but this message is different. It's direct, concise, and delivered with a sense of urgency that cannot be ignored. The window of opportunity is open, but it will not be open forever. There is no more time to waste. The message is not just for a select few but for all of humanity who are ready to listen and who are ready to step into their power. It's a call to action, an invitation to participate in your own transformation and to embrace your role in the greater unfolding of this shift in consciousness. You are meant to hear this message, which is why it has found its way to you, and it's important to understand the significance of the moment. They are using specific words and phrases to emphasize the importance of this message, words like now, important, and no more time. How will you respond to this urgent call to action? The responsibility for your transformation lies solely within you, and it's time to embrace your role as the active agent of change in your life, and to recognize that you are not a helpless bystander in the unfolding events, but rather the conscious creator of your own reality, like an artist shaping a masterpiece on a blank canvas. Your choices during these 3 days of light, no matter how small they may seem, will play a vital role in shaping your future, because every thought, every feeling, and every action has an impact on the collective consciousness. You are always in control of your experience, and you are not a victim of circumstance, and you are always at choice. Each decision will have a ripple effect, and how you choose to respond to the shifts around you will determine what you create. Your words, your thoughts, your actions are all choices. Even the way you choose to speak to yourself has an impact on your life and the world around you, and you are always at choice. It's time to take responsibility for the power that you have, and to use it wisely. You are 100% responsible for your experiences, and if you are not enjoying your life, then you have the power to change it. You have a choice to create a life filled with love, with joy, with compassion, and with peace. How will you consciously choose to use your power? During this time, the power of your intention will be amplified, and it's time to use this to focus your energy on what you want to create, rather than what you fear, like a compass that is pointing you toward your desired destination. What you focus on, you manifest, so it's essential to consciously choose where you place your attention, using your imagination and your feelings to create the life of your dreams, using all the tools at your disposal. If you focus on lack, then you will continue to experience lack. If you focus on fear, then you will continue to experience fear. But if you focus on abundance, then you will create abundance, and if you focus on love, then you will create love, and it's up to you to choose. It's time to step into your power as a conscious creator of your reality, and to choose what you will manifest. It's time to become clear about what you want to experience in your life, what type of relationships you want to create, what type of work you want to do, and what kind of impact you want to have on the world. You may set intentions for your personal growth, for your relationships, or for your career, and you will begin to create a new reality. Use this time to visualize the future that you want, and to step into that version of yourself, letting your feelings guide the way. What will you choose to create by focusing on your intention? To create space for new growth and to move into your next chapter, you must be willing to release the old patterns and limiting beliefs that are holding you back, like clearing out a cluttered room so that you can bring in something new. The energy of the 3 days of light is here to support you in this process, like a cosmic broom sweeping away everything that no longer serves you. To receive the new, you must first release the old, and this is a universal law. What goes out must come in. You cannot fully receive the new if you are still holding on to the past, and it's time to consciously decide what you are willing to let go of. You may be holding on to a fear of failure, a belief that you're not good enough, or a toxic relationship that is draining your energy, or a habit that is no longer serving you. All of these will need to be released in order for you to step into the new. During this time, you may find that these old patterns are becoming clearer than ever before, and you'll have a new perspective on them. You must be willing to acknowledge that these patterns no longer serve you, and to make the conscious choice to let them go, and to consciously participate in this process by releasing limiting beliefs, old habits, and unhealthy relationships. What will you choose to release to create space for the new? It's not enough to simply release the old. It's time to embrace your authenticity, to align your life with your deepest values, and to express your unique gifts with confidence, like a flower blooming in its full beauty, showing its true colors to the world. This is not the time to hide yourself away. It's time to step into your power and to be exactly who you are, unapologetically authentic, and to let go of any need to please others. You have a unique path, a specific purpose, and a valuable perspective that the world needs, and it's time to let go of any doubts, any fears, and any need for approval. It's not selfish to choose your own path. It's essential for your own journey and the journey of the collective. Each of you is here for a reason. Your authenticity might be expressed in the words you speak, the actions you take, and the creations you bring into the world. By being true to yourself, you give others permission to do the same, and you allow your unique light to shine. You must be willing to be seen and to express yourself with confidence, knowing that your true self is beautiful, powerful, and needed in the world. How will you choose to express your unique authenticity? The power of transformation lies in the present moment, and it's essential to be fully present and mindful during these 3 days of light, engaging with each experience as it unfolds, without judgment, like a river flowing freely, moving through whatever arises along the way. This is not the time to dwell on the past or worry about the future, but to fully embrace the present, knowing that each moment is a precious gift, a unique opportunity to grow and to evolve. This is not a time to push away difficult emotions or uncomfortable experiences, but to allow them to be present, to feel them fully, and to move through them with grace and ease. By staying present, you can observe your thoughts, your feelings, and your sensations without judgment, allowing them to move through you naturally, and it's through this presence that you can begin to heal. You may use your breath as an anchor, by focusing on each inhale and each exhale, or by focusing on your body sensations, noticing the way your body feels in this moment, or by becoming more aware of your environment, noticing the details that you may have previously overlooked. The more present you become, the more the messages will become clear. You can use your breath, your body sensations, and your awareness of your environment as a way to stay present. How will you choose to embrace the power of now? The energy of the 3 days of light is designed to accelerate your transformation, like a rocket ship propelling you toward a new horizon, and it's time to embrace the changes that are occurring and to allow yourself to be pushed beyond your comfort zone. You are being asked to step into the next level of your evolution, and this can be both exciting and challenging. The process will often push you beyond what you believe you are capable of, bringing to the surface the parts of yourself that need to be healed and to be seen. You may experience an increase in clarity, receiving profound insights and breakthroughs that will shift your perspective and expand your understanding. You may also experience a deeper connection to your intuition, to your guides, and to your own inner wisdom. There may be times when the shifts seem overwhelming, and you may feel like you're being pushed to your limits, but know that this is not a time to retreat. It is a time to lean into the process, to trust that you are being guided, and to embrace the greatness that is waiting for you. These shifts might be a sudden clarity, an emotional release, or even a new opportunity that appears unexpectedly, and the point is not to resist, but to accept and to allow. You are being pushed to move faster than you ever thought possible. What will you choose to do with this acceleration? Navigating the intense energies of these 3 days of light requires a commitment to self-care, a conscious choice to nurture your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, like a gardener tending to a delicate plant, providing the care and attention that it needs to thrive. You must create space for yourself to rest, to recharge, and to reconnect with your own inner wisdom, and you must nourish your body with healthy foods, engage in gentle movement, and make time for rest and sleep. Spending time in nature will help you to feel grounded, allowing you to connect to the earth and the energy that surrounds you. Consider taking relaxing baths with Epsom salts, using essential oils, and creating a sacred space where you feel safe and protected. These self-care practices are not selfish. They are essential for your well-being, and they are a powerful way to honor yourself. You must also be sure to create an environment where you feel safe and to set clear boundaries. You may choose to have a specific ritual, a special food, or a particular activity that brings you peace and joy. How will you choose to care for yourself during this time? Engaging in spiritual practices is essential to navigating the shifts that are occurring, like a lighthouse guiding you through a stormy sea, helping you to connect with your inner wisdom and to access the guidance that is always available. Meditation is a powerful tool for connecting with your inner self, allowing you to quiet the noise of the mind and to listen to the whispers of your soul, and it is during this silence that the universe will speak. Journaling can help you to reflect on your experiences, to process your emotions, and to record the insights that are being revealed. And you can also use this time to connect with your higher self, your guides, and your ancestors, asking for guidance, for wisdom, and for support. There are many different spiritual paths, and it's important to choose the path that resonates with you most deeply, whether it's a specific form of meditation, a particular type of prayer, or a deep dive into spiritual texts, or even your own way of creating, singing, or dancing. They all lead to the same place. There are different meditations, different types of prayers, and a variety of ways that you can connect to your inner world. What will you choose to use to support your spirit? Above all else, remember that you have the power to consciously choose how you respond to the shifts and events around you, like a ship captain steering a vessel through a storm, making conscious choices that will determine the outcome of the journey. You do not have to react automatically to the challenges that arise. Instead, you can take a pause, connect with your inner wisdom, and make conscious choices that will lead you to greater clarity, understanding, and peace. You can respond with love, compassion, and understanding, or you can choose to react from a place of fear, resistance, and anger. Your conscious choice will determine what outcome you experience. It's important to take a breath before reacting, to become aware of the words you choose, and to connect to your emotions rather than reacting from them. You can choose to respond with love, with compassion, and with discernment, creating a path of greater peace. What conscious choice will you make in the next moment? The integration of the shifts and insights that you receive during these 3 days of light is an ongoing process, a journey that requires continued reflection, intentionality, and a willingness to evolve, like a tree that continues to grow and to change with the seasons. It's not enough to simply experience the shifts. You must also take time to integrate them into your life, to journal about them, to share them with others, and to continue to learn and to grow. Sharing your experiences with others will help to solidify your own understanding, and you will also begin to see the patterns that are unfolding and the lessons that you've learned, and you can also help others through their journey as well. This may also normalize the experience and help you to feel less alone. You may choose to create a vision board that represents the future you are creating, to work with a therapist or a coach who can support you on your journey, or to join a spiritual community that resonates with your values. These techniques can support you and also show you how to move forward in the most aligned way. You may use a journal, share with others, or create a vision. What tools will you use to support your integration? The energy of these 3 days of light can be used as a powerful catalyst for creating positive change in your life, like a sculptor using tools to shape and refine a piece of art, consciously working to manifest the life that you desire. This is not the time to sit back and wait for things to happen. It's time to take aligned action, to make conscious choices, and to move toward your goals with intention and purpose. The key is to clearly identify what your core values are, and to create goals that are aligned with your unique purpose. And you can then begin to map out a path that will lead you in the direction that you most desire. You might also create a map or a vision for the next stage of your journey, and to take specific actions that will support your intentions, and then you must commit to consistently working towards your goals, one step at a time, knowing that this process requires time, effort, and a deep commitment to yourself. Start a new project, change a habit, or make a new connection, each action bringing you closer to your goal. What action will you choose to take today? The 3 days of light are not the end of your journey, but rather a powerful beginning, like a seed that has been planted in fertile soil, starting a new cycle of growth and transformation. This is just the beginning, and you will continue to evolve and to grow, and it's important to remain aware, to stay open to the guidance of your intuition, and to trust that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. You are not alone. You are part of a much larger plan, a grand unfolding of consciousness that is constantly evolving, and the journey is not over. There will be more shifts, more challenges, and more opportunities to grow, and it's essential to stay connected to your inner wisdom, to engage in self-care practices, and to continue to evolve on your unique path. This awareness will also help you to prepare for the next shift, knowing that there will always be change and that you have the tools to navigate it. You can expect to see new opportunities, an increase in your intuition, and a deeper sense of purpose as you continue on your journey. How will you choose to embrace the next level of your journey? The 3 days of light aren't a random cosmic event, but a carefully orchestrated intervention, a precise alignment of planetary energies, the potent force of light itself, and the loving guidance of the star beings, all interwoven into a single, unified experience, designed to propel humanity towards a higher state of consciousness. This isn't just a theory. It's a practical event that you've been experiencing directly through this message, a shift that is both external, in the events unfolding around you, and profoundly internal, as your own consciousness expands and evolves. The specific planetary alignments, which you may have felt as an intensification of energy or a disruption of your normal routines, are not simply distant astronomical occurrences. They're finely tuned catalysts, creating the perfect conditions for this transformation to unfold. The light, which you might have sensed as a tangible presence or as a shift in your emotions, is the very vehicle for this transformation, carrying the codes of consciousness, the specific frequencies needed to activate your dormant potential. And the star beings, the messengers of this event, are not just observers but active collaborators in this process, each playing a specific part, and all of them working together as a unified force to assist humanity. This experience isn't something that's happening to you, but rather with you, and you are a key participant in the unfolding story, not simply a bystander. The light acts as a bridge between worlds, a way for these beings to communicate directly with your soul, and also a powerful tool for activating the hidden wisdom within your own DNA, unlocking skills, abilities, and an understanding of your path that you may not have previously been aware of. You are here by design, and you have a crucial role in the unfolding of this event, not as a passive receiver of information, but as an active co-creator, and the integration of all of these elements will lead to a new level of understanding. How will you now understand the unity of all that you have experienced? The rule of 3, the pattern that has been subtly woven through this video, isn't just a convenient narrative device, but an underlying structure of the universe itself, a foundational principle that is repeated throughout creation, reflecting the very fabric of reality. The 3 days of light, which serve as the primary focus of our discussion, are mirrored in countless other cycles and patterns, from the 3 phases of the moon waxing, full, and waning to the 3 states of matter solid, liquid, and gas, and the 3 aspects of the self-mind, body, and spirit. It's a design that exists everywhere, in the 3 primary colors red, yellow, and blue, which form all other colors, in the 3 elements of time past, present, and future, and even in the basic structure of the human body with its 3 distinct parts: head, torso, and limbs. This isn't just a pattern. It's an organizing principle, a way of creating order from chaos, and it's one that we see mirrored again and again. Think of the common expression ready, set, go, or the idea of mind, body, and spirit, or past, present, and future, and all the common expressions of life that mirror this same pattern. The three types of communication from the star being streams, synchronicities, and inner nudges align perfectly with the three aspects of personal transformation: reflection, release, and intention. The three types of experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, all align with the three phases of the light, each a facet of a larger whole, and this isn't a coincidence, but a carefully designed blueprint that shows how all aspects of life are interconnected. You are now beginning to see how this pattern reflects the design, how all the pieces fit together, and how the universe itself operates on this foundational principle, a testament to its inherent order and underlying structure. What new level of recognition does this create for you? The light isn't merely a form of energy that can be measured or quantified. It is a living, conscious force, an intelligence that is intimately connected to your own consciousness, designed to guide you, to teach you, and to support you on your journey of transformation. It's a carrier of truth, showing you where you've been, where you are, and where you are capable of going, and this living force is here to not only help you see the shadows, but also to illuminate the path forward. The light acts both as a teacher, providing clarity and understanding, and as a catalyst, igniting the dormant potential that lies within your DNA. It's designed to help you move beyond limiting beliefs, release old patterns, and step into the full expression of who you truly are, showing you the possibility of your potential, your gifts, and your unique purpose. The light is always working to create the most positive outcome for all, even in the midst of chaos, and this isn't a random, impersonal force, but a conscious intelligence that is intimately connected to you and to all of humanity, always supporting you in your highest good. The light is not reserved for a chosen few. It is available to all who are willing to open themselves to it, to embrace its wisdom, and to allow it to guide them on their path. It is always present, both within you and all around you, and it's waiting for you to choose it, to receive it, and to integrate its power into your life. You are not alone in this journey, and you are always being supported, loved, and guided every step of the way, and this light is both the tool and the guide. What new depth of understanding does this give you about the light? The star beings are not distant, detached observers, hovering far above, but rather deeply interconnected with humanity, a loving presence that is both external, guiding the collective shift, and deeply internal, working through your own intuition, acting as a compass pointing you toward your true north. They have been present throughout your journey, working through specific individuals, planting seeds of inspiration, and gently nudging you towards your highest potential, always working for the highest good of all, acting as a unified force for love. They are not here to control or dictate, but rather to support and to empower, and they have seen the past, the present, and the infinite timelines of the future, all from a place of compassion and understanding. Their goal is to assist you in your evolution, to help you remember your true nature as a divine being, and to step fully into your power, and they are operating through the lens of unconditional love and unwavering support. The star beings are not just out there, but also deeply within, a presence that is accessible through your inner wisdom and the power of your own heart. They are working through the whispers of your intuition, the flashes of insight that you experience, and the subtle nudges that guide you along your path, and they are always available and can be accessed at any time through your own intentionality. The star beings are also working through your mentors, your guides, and your ancestors, all acting as reflections of a higher consciousness and a reminder that you are not separate, but a part of the all, deeply interconnected with everything that exists. How will you begin to see this connection as a part of your daily experience? The 3 days of light are not isolated events, but rather a part of a vast, ongoing cycle of cosmic shifts and transformations that have been occurring throughout the history of humanity, a recognition that you are not alone in this experience and that others have traveled this path before. There have been similar periods of intense change, times of great upheaval and transformation, and humanity has always found a way to adapt, to evolve, and to emerge stronger than before, each time learning new lessons and growing in wisdom. These periods, often described as golden ages or dark nights of the soul, are not random occurrences, but rather purposeful cycles designed to push humanity toward greater understanding and a more expanded state of consciousness. The ancient myths and prophecies of numerous cultures all speak of these times, of cycles of light and dark, of periods of destruction and rebirth, each a testament to this universal pattern of growth. The cycles of the seasons, the ebbs and flows of the tides, and even the rhythms of your own breath all mirror this same principle, and show how these moments of change are part of a larger, interconnected system. These are not just abstract concepts from the past, but living patterns that continue to shape the present, and they will shape the future. By recognizing your place within this larger pattern, you can begin to see that this time is not to be feared, but to be embraced, to be seen as a part of the growth, and that this experience has been planned from the beginning. How will your understanding of the past shape the future that you create? The rule of three, which you now recognize as a fundamental design principle, isn't simply a pattern of repetition, but rather a structure that underlies the very fabric of the universe, a way that we can see an order in what can seem like chaos, that offers a deeper understanding of how everything is connected. This pattern, which you've seen mirrored in the 3 days of light, is also present in mathematics, in nature, and in the sacred geometry that underpins the cosmos, a constant reminder that there is a hidden order beneath the surface of what you perceive to be random events. Think about the simple act of walking 3 distinct phases, a step with one foot, then the other, then both feet on the ground, and it's always in this pattern. Consider the patterns of nature, the 3 parts of a seed, the 3 stages of a butterfly, and the 3 layers of the earth, all evidence of this repeating cycle of 3. And look at sacred geometry, the flower of life, and even the molecular structure of various elements, and you'll see that the rule of 3 is a constant and consistent presence, and a way to organize the universe itself. The 3 aspects of the self, the 3 parts of the body, the 3 dimensions of space, the list goes on, and all are clear reminders of this universal truth. It is through this deeper understanding of patterns that you begin to move beyond the surface level, and to step into the understanding that there is always more than what you can see with your eyes, always layers of understanding, and always a deeper level of meaning. How does this insight change your perspective of what is possible? The long-term implications of these 3 days of light are profound, not just for you as an individual, but for the collective consciousness of humanity, a ripple effect that will continue to unfold, creating lasting positive change on Earth. Your personal transformation, the shifts in your own understanding, the release of old patterns, and the alignment with your true purpose, all contribute to the overall growth and evolution of the planet. Each act of self-love, each moment of forgiveness, and each step you take towards your highest potential has an impact on the collective, and it all begins with you, right here, right now. Think of it like the human body. When one part is sick, the whole body is affected, and in the same way, when one person raises their frequency, it has a positive effect on everyone. The shifts in consciousness you have made will create a ripple of positivity through your community, then your city, then your country, and eventually across the globe, and the changes that you are making now will be felt for generations to come. This isn't just a concept, it's a reality, a physical, emotional, and spiritual shift, and this will have lasting implications. It's through your choices that you are impacting not just yourself, but all of humanity, and your personal journey is deeply connected to the larger movement of consciousness that is taking place on the planet. How will you actively choose to be a positive influence in the world? This message is not simply about receiving information, but about embodying it, living it, and using it as a catalyst for personal growth, for transformation, for creating a life that is more aligned with your values, and also creating a life that is filled with purpose and joy. These 3 days of light weren't just about acquiring knowledge, but about activating that knowledge, transforming it into action, and becoming the fullest expression of who you truly are. It is through your participation that you fully integrate the light and allow it to guide you, to support you, and to help you on your path, creating a life that is both authentic and empowering. Each of you has been given a unique path, and each of you was called to this specific time to experience this specific shift and to step fully into your power. This is your moment to choose the life you want to create, to release the limitations of the past, and to embrace the limitless possibilities of the future, and to create a path that is authentic and aligned. It's time to recognize that the power to create change resides within you, and that you have all the tools you need to make your dreams a reality, and that you are supported by both the seen and the unseen worlds. This is your time, you have the tools, and you have the knowledge. Now is the time to use them, and to allow your true self to shine through. What will you now choose to create with the gifts you have been given? Let's revisit the primary questions that were posed at the beginning of this journey, bringing together all that we have explored, providing clarity and a feeling of resolution. You may have started with questions about the nature of the light, about the intention of the star beings, and about your individual role in this great shift in consciousness. And now, as we draw this message to a close, the answers will become clear. The light, as you now understand, isn't simply an external energy source, but a conscious force, a living intelligence that is deeply connected to your own essence, working to awaken the divine within you. The star beings, as you have come to realize, aren't distant observers, but loving guides, working both externally and internally to assist in humanity's evolution and your own. And your role, as you now understand, isn't to simply sit back and watch. You are a vital, active participant in the unfolding process, a conscious creator of your own reality, with the ability to impact the world with your love. These answers are not just intellectual concepts. They are felt truths, a part of your expanded awareness and a deeper understanding of who you truly are, what you are here to do, and how you are connected to all that is, and to the entire universe. How has your understanding changed by exploring these questions? The call and response pattern, which has been a continuous thread throughout this message, has also been a reflection of your own journey, the questions you have been asking internally, being answered by the universe through this very message, the synchronicities, and also your own insights. The questions that were posed were designed to activate your own internal guidance system, like a tuning fork that is designed to resonate with your soul, and it is through your awareness that the answers have been revealed, both within you and through the message you are hearing now. These answers are not simply being provided to you. You are also an active participant in the unfolding of this truth. The questions were like seeds planted within your consciousness, and the answers are now sprouting forth, like flowers blooming in the spring and revealing their beauty and their essence. The questions were designed to stimulate your curiosity, to encourage you to look deeper, and to connect with your own inner wisdom, and it was through this process of exploration that you have arrived at this place of greater understanding and have moved one step closer to your highest truth. The universe is always answering your questions, and often in the most unexpected ways. You have been receiving the answers all along. How will you begin to recognize this pattern in your own life? To navigate the shifts and to continue on your journey, you may choose to implement a few simple, yet effective practices into your daily routine, allowing you to actively participate in your own transformation and step fully into your power. You may choose to continue with your meditation practices, using this time to connect with your inner wisdom, to quiet your mind, and to listen to the guidance of your soul. You may also use journaling to record your insights, to process your emotions, and to gain greater clarity about your path, exploring the shifts in your understanding, the changes in your feelings, and the new opportunities that may be presenting themselves. Continue to focus on setting intentions, consciously aligning with your desired reality, and using your imagination to create a vision of the future that you wish to experience, using your feelings as your guide. Create an environment that nurtures your spirit, make time for self-care, and always remember to be present in each moment, knowing that this is the key to truly experiencing the shifts that are unfolding. Connect with nature, using the natural world as your mirror, and to remind you that you are a part of something much larger. These are the tools that have been given to you, and your consistent implementation of them will guide you forward and will empower you on your journey. What will you choose to implement to assist you on your path? The star beings are always offering their loving guidance and support, but the responsibility for your transformation lies with you, and it's time to fully step into your power as the active creator of your own destiny. They are always there to assist, to guide, and to support, but they cannot walk your path for you, and they cannot make your choices for you. The path that you choose to create is yours, and the choices that you make, now and in the future, will all contribute to the life you experience and to the future of the collective. You are a powerful creator, with the ability to manifest your dreams, to release old patterns, and to step into your authentic self. The guidance that you have received is meant to empower you, to awaken you, and to encourage you to fully embrace your own power, not to depend on something outside of yourself. You are the one you have been waiting for, and all the power that you need to transform your life lies within your own heart, your own consciousness, and your own intention. You must embrace the journey, you must choose the path, and you must create the life that you desire, knowing that you are fully supported along the way. How will you choose to step fully into your own power? As we reach the end of this transmission, new questions emerge, questions that open up new realms of exploration, new possibilities for growth, and a continued deeper understanding of what it means to be a human being, a divine being, here on planet Earth. How can you continue to deepen your connection with the star beings, consciously communicating with them and receiving their guidance through your intuition, your dreams, and your synchronicities? What dormant abilities lie within your DNA, awaiting the right moment to be awakened, and how can you actively work to unlock them, to share your gifts, and to bring your talents to the world? What is your specific role in the shifts that are to come, and how can you actively participate in this great movement of consciousness? These are just some of the questions that will emerge, and that will continue to guide you on your path of self-discovery. This is a beginning, not an end, and there is always much more to explore and to discover. These questions are not designed to create confusion, but rather to inspire curiosity and to awaken your own internal guidance system. What questions will you begin to ask as you move forward? As we step beyond these 3 days of light, a future filled with possibility and potential is unfolding before you, transformations that will continue to challenge you, to expand your consciousness, and to help you to step into new levels of understanding. You can expect to see continued shifts in the Earth's energies, new opportunities for growth and evolution, and a deeper understanding of your own unique path, and you are now more equipped to navigate these shifts with grace, with confidence, and with a deep sense of peace. There will be times of intense change, times of uncertainty, and times where you might be challenged beyond your current abilities, but it's during these moments that you will discover your true strength, your inner resilience, and the unwavering guidance that is always present. You are now a more refined version of yourself, and the future is not something to fear, but to embrace with an open heart, a sense of wonder, and a deep trust in the path that is unfolding, a clear understanding of your part in the greater design. This experience was not just to show you what is, but to show you what is possible. What possibilities are now opening up before you. Now, as this message comes to a close, we invite you to actively engage with this information, to reflect upon your own experiences, and to share your insights with others, creating a community of like-minded individuals and reminding you that you are not alone in this journey. Your personal stories, your individual questions, and the unique perspectives that you offer will help others to connect with this message on a deeper level, and to feel less alone, and to understand that there are others who are experiencing similar things. Share how these 3 days of light have impacted you, what kind of shifts you may be experiencing, and what questions may still be lingering, knowing that it is through this sharing that your own wisdom will grow, and the wisdom of all of humanity will expand. The community is an important part of this path, and your participation is essential to the forward movement of this great shift in consciousness. Share your experiences, ask questions, and become a part of the community. What will you choose to share with the world? This is not the end of our journey together. It's the beginning of a new chapter, an ongoing exploration into the mysteries of consciousness, the power of transformation, and the interconnectedness of all life. In future messages, we will continue to explore these topics, to dive deeper into the mysteries of the universe, to reveal more about the guidance of the star beings, and to help you to connect with your own unique gifts and abilities. We will explore more on how to develop your psychic abilities, how to understand your unique gifts, how to create a deeper connection with the star beings, and how to navigate future shifts. Each video will build upon the knowledge that has been shared, and each one will continue to expand your understanding and awareness, and each video is designed to provide you with even more tools to move forward. We hope that you'll choose to continue on this journey with us, that you will subscribe to this channel, and that you will become a part of this growing community of lightworkers. We are excited about the future, we are excited about the shifts, and we are excited to be on this path with you. What specific areas of exploration most intrigue you for the future?